Watched the runs recently, you know that I am terrible, and I'm unhappy about the fact that I am garbage at the game, and I'm going to try to improve right now. Where's the cup? We're not doing the cup, okay? We're not becoming a super gimmick here. Just know that it's appreciated. Excuse me. Again, the appreciation is outrageous, but I would like that sound to not make sound anymore. Stop with Luke. This is, it seems like this is... Can I go here and turn, there you go, mute that. What if you win with Jacob and Esau? Are you gonna have to put the VOD up on YouTube and cut it up? I mean, that's fine by me. I will, let me put it this way. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, because right now, that has not been a pressing concern. Oh, good. It's my favorite item. I really appreciate this. And you know what's great about this is having Rocket in a jar on one character, but not as the others. So I will be placing 2 bombs every time I press E, but one of those bombs will be a fucking rocket that will fly through the sky. So, pretty stoked about that. Somebody cheer. Whoa! Somebody cheered and said, "Start the show." Somebody tell that dude to refresh. I was gonna tell him verbally to refresh, but that's not necessary. And also not useful. I honestly hate this character. It's cool design, but I feel like it's just unfun to play. I feel like there are some rooms that are just not built for Jacob and Esau to, like, succeed. Some bosses as well. Don't even get me started on Minecart boss. But I do think the potential is there to, like, take off, you know? If you can get that, like, early game momentum, I think you can really get amazing. Are you putting this on YouTube? I mean, it depends. Maybe I will. But, like, let me be honest with you. With Afterbirth Plus coming out on Tuesday, there's not going to be a shortage of Isaac content on YouTube, so I'll have to play it by ear. But I guess, you know, the more the merrier to some extent. I'm just going to go. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for the support so far. And people are leaving very nice messages right now, which I think it is the season, right? But I meant what I tweeted yesterday. I said that I actually felt that on, like, at least a professional level, 2016 was a really good year for, you know, what we're doing on YouTube and what we're doing on Twitch. In particular, I felt like the NLSS has sort of come into its own and hit a little bit of a stride. So, honestly, it's because of the support from viewers like you that enables that to happen. So, thank you guys so much for that, and hopefully we'll continue to provide entertainment in 2017. It's a two-way street, you know. Chad is the honorary 5th member of the NLSS. Just don't put that on your resume like you did, you know, Times Person of the Year 2006, because job offerings are gonna dry up like the fucking Sahara Desert, dude. Okay. There must be a way to make this happen. Like, what do I want to do here? I did it! That's right! I wanted to fire a rocket bomb without getting myself killed. I don't know who's been hit the most, so I'm going to give that to you. And we're just not going to go down to the downpour on this floor here. Make the minimum bits 69. We'll work out the bits thing. I made it like 100 for now, I think. Just because I wasn't... Whenever I was talking... You know, I've been talking with particularly Austin and Rob about this for like 3 or 4 weeks. And I was like, you know, what should we do for bits? Like, do we have to put a minimum? And they're like, yeah, if you don't put a minimum, the spam is going to be outrageous. So I figured, you know, we'll start with the minimum at $1 and maybe we'll come down in the future. I don't know, we'll see. This is my first time doing this as well, so... What I want to avoid is, you know, what did Kanye West say? Guess the money should have changed him. Guess I should have forgot where I came from. The whole goal is still to provide an entertaining show, not just to spend 3 hours doing shoutouts, although I suppose there could be worse things in the world. But yeah, the entertainment value is supposed to be #1. Just put on All-Star as your bit sound and then watch the donations roll in. That's a good example of what I don't want to do. But, you know, we'll see how things change in the future, maybe. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I feel like Steve Harwell would sue the shit out of me. Like, he should really just start up a twitch.tv/smashmouth. And then every time someone donates or subscribes, he can go, somebody, and then, you know. That's really like, I don't want to be insulting, but that might make more money than Smashmouth does right now. Through playing music and getting bread thrown at them. Or maybe they're making mad money on, oh yeah, that was a smart idea. Maybe they're making mad money on Shrek royalties. I honestly don't know, but I could see it happening either way. Thank you for the cheer that says, don't die. I have to be honest, I was pretty stoked to see, that I did not die before 2017 started. I didn't, like, I'm not full enough of myself to think that I'm a celebrity on the level of, you know, Carrie Fisher, Prince, David Bowie, that dude who invented, you know, the thing that cured tuberculosis, you know, but still, I was like, I don't want to be lumped in, you know, I want to live till 2116, if possible. Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. So to die in 2016 would have been a disaster. Mostly because I would have been lumped in with other celebrities, and I really want, like, at least 3 hours of public mourning when I die. You know, what is befitting the greatest president in American history, you know? Which is where, really, I'm hoping this career takes me to in time. The dude from King Crimson died as well? This is the thing, man, like... I did not know that as a result of the fact that there's been so many other celebrity deaths, and that's not fair to that dude. How the heck are you supposed, to do this without getting yourself, like, killed here? Can I just not use bombs for the remainder of all time? The priest from MASH died? I can understand that. NL will be the new Harambe. That's... I can't tell if that's insulting or reverent, but I've learned on the internet that there's a thin difference between the two, and I'll take what I can get. Okay, here's how we do this. And then you run for your life, and then you pick up these, and you do not go to the curse room. Enable pill announcer in the INI files. I should have saved this key. I should have saved this key! We can still make this happen. It doesn't matter who gets it. The dude who invented the red solo cup died. I mean, that's a bummer. It's a bummer when anybody dies. And I know, you know, it's easy to be pedantic. Well, actually, not everybody. But, you know, most people, let's be... you know, realistic here. There we go. I drove past a place called Eggington today. Great memories. Dude, happy to hear that. That's actually, please, that's my father's name. Great damage. At least, yeah, really good play there. At least, if a rocket hits... It doesn't hit and collide with the other unit. Oh, this is hell. This is hell itself. Great. Great news. That's pretty bad. Okay, let's get out of here. Here's the thing. People are like, you know, where's the big shout outs here for the big donations? I'm gonna try hard. Look, let me preface this by saying that I, like, actually, sincerely, really appreciate them. But I'm gonna try to promote an egalitarian bit structure here. Which is to say, you know, everybody gets a shout out over a minimum that is, I think, reasonable. And it'll happen at the end of an hour. I don't want special treatment for anybody just because, you know, they threw money at me. I want everybody to feel welcome, despite it being... again, sincerely appreciated. Should we just, like, restart this run here? Because we're not gonna... you know what? Let's get our sea legs underneath us. I can't get to the special area. I don't want to explore anymore because I keep hitting myself. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody wants me to restart? Egalitarian means as an egg. Please hold R and restart. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Delete your run. You want a seed? Here's your seed. 3WWC 8ZWJ. Doesn't this... This sounds like the backing track of that song that I only know because it comes on the radio. It feels like I've been just too close to love you. Just listen for it, listen for it. I can totally snag that there. Wipe your save data and play original Isaac. Have we reached that level of Isaac hipsterness yet? Original Isaac is best Isaac. Those aren't the exact lyrics. Oh, I wish that I was Jesse's. Wrath of the Lamb or Riot. Probably one of the best expansions of all time. Ooh, there we go. Play Flash Isaac. Well, I'm just gonna play Rogue. Like, I'm gonna start playing Rogue, I think, on the stream. Or the version where you play beer pong competitively. It's called Brogue. That probably already exists, right? What's up with sea legs recently? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, like, I'm becoming a sailor. Actually, I thought about buying my own submarine because it's long, hard, and full of seamen. I stole that joke from Austin Powers. But, well, you know, I consider Austin Powers like a joke library. You don't really steal books from a library, you just borrow them and never give them back. And then profit off of them as a result of, you know, your own lack of originality. Brogue is already a game. Well, there she goes again. He does have the sailor outfit. That's true. I do have the sailor outfit. Did I say borrow wrong? Wait, what did I say? Let me just try to act natural here. You don't really steal books from a library, you just borrow them. How do you say it? Borrow. We say borrow. You know, I'm not buying mall pizza here. I'm not gonna say zbarrow. Barrow. What the heck does that even mean? He said it fine, you fucking Americans. Hell yeah, dude. High five. Also, love my neighbors to the south. Big supporters. Really appreciate it, but fuck them. They think I pronounce words funny. I don't pronounce words funny. I just pronounce words the way that we've always pronounced them up here. I was gonna say Canada in a funny way, but I was like, it's gonna come out like gross somehow. Like Canada. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like it's like a slang term for a piece of the female anatomy. I think we want like these bands. For what? I thought this was a company based in America, and as a result, I was beholden to the laws of the United States of America. If all of your American subscribers left, how would that affect you? Not as much as it would affect them. I think they bought it. Oh, okay. I can't. I can't! If I do, I will die. So I'm gonna. But like, okay, sure. Here we go, boys. This will be something like, I need like that, like this, like that. Beautiful. Okay, let's do it. I'm frightened a little bit. The damage is gonna be real, there's no doubt about that, but I'm a little concerned about the whole, like, hitting myself. As long as the Ipecac shot gets over my own, you know, partner here, we got no problems, but... Is the game over when one of the characters dies? Yeah, that's the real, seemingly hidden difficulty of playing as Jacob, honestly. Is that you have to keep both characters balanced. And it's so easy to just tunnel vision on one of them, and then the other one just gets screwed over and over. Be careful taking bicycle cards, you could get Suicide King. That's true, I didn't even think about that. I noticed how Chaos has like a unique sprite now when you pick it up. But I guess Suicide King does not yet. Well, to be honest with you, the Ipecac pickup totally worked. Like, we're very strong right now. I don't think it really matters who gets the range upgrade. Maybe we want it on the non-Ipecac unit. Do that. And we should take this on the unit that can easily survive that. Okay. Anyone want to start a tally on hitting himself with shots? Please do. I have not done the new challenges yet. I should, but I definitely should do those on YouTube. Some people have asked as well, like, what are your plans for Afterbirth Plus? You're gonna do like 2 videos of Antibirth, 1 video Afterbirth Plus, 2 videos of Afterbirth Plus, 1 video of Antibirth? The reason, or the answer is that I actually just don't know. Like, I guess we'll see. I expect Afterbirth Plus to be robust. I have to do Afterbirth Plus content. You know, it's my bread and butter. And I'm excited to do it. But I just don't know what the distribution is going to be right now. Alright, get out of here. The sword challenge is fun as hell. As long as it's better than the Guardian Spear run that I had today, I'm okay with that. Oh, that's the ticket right there. So I think Ipecac unit should take Guppy's head, if only because I'm more used to pressing the space bar than pressing the Q key when it comes to active items. Are you going to record mod creation? Honestly, I don't think so, because I don't know how to program in Lua. So it's going to take me a while to... like, I know object-oriented programming, and I've programmed a lot in Java and, like, a lot in C#, at least relative to other languages. So I'm confident it's just syntax mostly, but it's going to take a while, and it's going to be frustrating to be like, oh, you don't declare a function like that in Lua, you declare it like this. You see, in Java, it's called a method, but in Lua, it's called a function. Ooh, Is your plan to make some mods yourself? Maybe like light modding. Honestly, like the existence of Antibirth has just made me feel inadequate. So, I don't know. It sapped my will to produce an inferior mod, at least right away. Like, this is such a polished piece of work here. And I mean piece of work in the way that, like, it's actually a piece of art. Well, don't forget about Dad's Key. We might as well try using Dad's Key if it's convenient here. This is actually like a good run. Where's the bucket boys? Rusty bucket boys. Alright, I don't like that, but that's okay. If we could just get 2 times invincibility on them somehow, that's really what I need to succeed. Yeah, like, exactly. If I could just do things like lowering the amount of time it takes to charge Necronomicon, then that's good enough in my book. I'll feel like I've succeeded as a programmer. Make a mod where all enemies say "excuse me" every time you get hit. I'll call it, it'll be the most Canadian mod of all time. Because I don't want them to say, "excuse me," I want them to be like, "oh, excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't see you there." I'm amazed, surprised, but very happy. I feel like Ipecac on Jacob and Esau is totally fine. Not as good, maybe, as it is on characters that, you know, don't have double the hitbox. Why did we get a damage upgrade there? Did I get hit? And Samson's lock gave us damage, or what's up with that? think about there's options. I always do. But I don't want to mess up our donation machine any more than it's already been screwed on the first few runs here. Alright, we have obviously unlimited bombs, so we can do this. In Vancouver, buses genuinely say not in service and then roll over to say sorry, they're freaking buses. This is correct. In Vancouver, the buses say sorry when they're not running. I never realized that that was a caricature until people pointed out that it's batshit crazy. Get double boss items to feed both characters. That's a good idea. In fact, as Jacob and Esau, that's an idea that makes the greatest bit of sense here. You get 2 boss items for 2 characters. Yeah, you know, in terms of, like, donation machine priority, probably being able to get double the items is advantageous. Okay, so Esau picks up all of the knife pieces. Don't fuck this one up for the 20th time. They say sorry in England as well. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it is inconveniencing people, right? It's just the American buses. Yeah, in the US, the buses say, should have bought a car, you piece of shit. Fuck off. That's not true. They probably don't. I don't know for sure, honestly. Although I have ridden the bus in America. You know, the bus. You're right, can confirm they do say that. LA buses say that. Is it true that buses in Los Angeles have to go over 55 miles an hour or they explode spontaneously? There's actually only one bus in America. Are you talking about Jerome Bettis? Former running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Because I've been waiting for this moment my whole streaming career, if so. It's true, and they have to have at least one Keanu on them. Well, that explains why we haven't seen him up in fucking Etobicoke recently. He's abandoned us for you know, grayer pastures. Because Los Angeles is a concrete jungle, you get it? Okay, balls of steel. This is my time. There's one hit on myself. This is my time to finally get revenge on the fucking minecart boss. I'm so ready. Okay, not minecart boss. That's okay. Guppy? Oh! Okay. Enemy closest, or player closest to death takes Whore of Babylon. Oh, it's great Gideon. Hey, Anel, I heard you called me a diva last sub-stream. I don't recall doing that. To be honest with you, like, every time I stream, I kind of enter, like, this fever dream. And then later, like, there's always one moment in every NLSS where I'm like, do I really want to post this VOD? I said something pretty controversial there. And then I do when it's fine. And I'm oversensitive. Okay, you know what? I don't even want to know how that bomb hit me. I'm happier not knowing, I think. I think this is going to be our first Gideon win, honestly. And by Gideon, I mean Jacob. But there's a great, like, Blood on the Tracks reference in there. Gideon win! Please, please, destroy! Destroy! That was fairly terrible. But HP should go to the... To the victor go to the freaking spoils, you know? And now, how often do you clip your fingernails? Probably, like, multiple times weekly. I like my fingernails very short. Probably, I mean, I don't think, like... I would never suggest I'm OCD about it, because that's, like, a genuine, you know, medical condition. But if my fingernails are longer than, like, you know, 3 millimeters, I'm like, I gotta get home and cut these. One time a week is pretty good. I mean, maybe I'm overestimating how much I do it, but... How fast do your nails grow? I mean, honestly, like, I don't possess enough information about how fast the average human nail grows to know if my nails grow particularly quickly, but... I mean, I've always... When I was young, my mom was always like, man, your fingernails grow so fast, but who knows? Maybe that's just mom, and she's just being nice, giving me compliments, like, wow, your nails grow so quickly. You know how moms is and all that. Get the knife pieces with one character. That's correct. I will do my best to recall the most wonderful reindeer of all. We should have taken that with the other character, but I was like, it's bad habit, PhD. Blitzen, the overlooked reindeer, didn't have a shiny nose. But he was given tenure as a result of his hard work. What do you cut your nails with? This is a trick question. Nail clippers. When you get another spacebar item, make sure both characters have touched Guppy's head. Genius. Great idea. I did not take Cricket's body with Ipecac because I am smarter than I used to be. What the heck was that shot? Oh, it's the... You see the Cricket's body shot is like ricocheting off of the enemy at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. You should use a nail file instead? But why, though? Like, I'm open to the idea that I'm using a suboptimal tool for nail cutting, but I just don't understand, like, you're gonna have to make a pretty compelling case that I'm living the suboptimal lifestyle right now, because the nail clipper is working out fine and has worked out fine for my entire life. So, I'm just saying, you got an uphill battle. Did you notice how in the Dark Judas run today, when you respawned, you had the pony as a passive still, despite it not being your active item? Whoa, that's actually really awesome. I did not notice that, as you might expect. Use a pumice stone. Now this is like, if we're going to talk about pronunciation I'm self-conscious about. Is it pumice stone? Probably like this. I don't know. It's a bit of a tough call. Nail files are so good for jagged edges. Well, maybe I'll consider it. I cut very meticulous. Sounded like a, you know, it's a serial killer or something. I make my nail cuts quite precise. I focus with a great deal and attention of care on my cuticular surgeries. But sincerely, like I pay close attention when I cut my nails, so I try to avoid those little jagged edges to begin with, but they still happen. There's got to be a better way. NL is becoming more and more like Kira. Starting January 1st, 2017, if you make an anime reference in my chat, you're banned for 10 billion years. The heat death of the universe is the only thing that can save you. Oh, look at the calendar. What day is it? What is Kira? If you make use of a nail file, then your lady will appreciate it in case you're ever planning on doing any finger blasting. Thank you for that. This is a very elegant way to describe it. I appreciate it. One of these is balls of steel, right? Not that one. Okay. I mean, you should take the range. That doesn't bother me. The other one's puberty, so, you know, go nuts. Oh, Jesus. 10 billion deers. 10 billion years is not going to be the heat death of the universe. Try several quadrillion. Honestly, how would you know, dude? We're both just, we're making a best guess here, right? Unless maybe I'm mistaken and you're, you know, acclaimed physicist, Dr. Stephen Hawking. In which case, what's up, you little bitch? I mean, I was trying to think of, like, an inoffensive and yet hilarious joke to make fun of Stephen Hawking. But, like, I honestly just don't know enough about, like, theoretical physics. Like, what's it like having not invented the concept of black body radiation, you fucking dick? What's it like knowing, you know, you're never gonna be as good as Planck was? Wait, Planck. Robert Planck is the scientist. Robert Plant is the guy from Led Zeppelin who goes... They can estimate the progression pretty easily. That's amazing to me because sometimes, like, I have trouble tying my damn shoes. And they're like, oh yeah, like, estimating when the human race is gonna... Oh, not the human race. Oh, right, it just uses immediately. Not like we could have done anything about it anyway. Estimating when the universe is gonna die, that's no problem. Smartfly and Firemind. Firemind on Ipecac is better than Firemind on the Cricket's body shots, at least. We'll be dead way before then? I don't know, dude. I was thinking, like, with advances in modern medicine, I could probably live for at least another 15 years. The question is, though, like, do you want to live that long? I mean, that's long enough to see most of your favorite television shows go off the air. NL, when will you finish Dark Souls 3? I'll pencil it in right around the heat death of the universe, which is several quadrillion years, apparently. Most of your favorite TV shows? Dude, there's... What if my favorite TV show's The News? You smarmy fuck! News hasn't been canceled, at least not yet. They've made some changes to their programming over the past year or so, but not canceled. Oh, jeez. Why stand there? Why stand there? And then use explosive diarrhea immediately on the next room. Just take the L. Just take the L. Heard the NLSS is being picked up by CBS. It's true. We're using this as, this new cheering function as seed money to hire Danny Putty. Danny Pooty? Pie? Don't even get me started on this, dude. Don't even get me started. Okay, this dude's got to get roasted and or toasted. Thankfully, our HP is actually fine because, you know, I'm just gonna get hit like a lot here. We've done it. Sure. Probably unlikely we'll accidentally end our run with this. Caffeine pill? And what? Caffeine pill and what? A revenge fly? Or did we get revenge fly earlier? I don't know about that one. What are your thoughts on New Year's? I think we can leave. We're on the Mausoleum one. We can leave. I have complicated... Oh, no, wait, there could be a second special room. Oh, it's Maggie's bow. Thank you. That's correct. I have... Oh, Virgo, not Maggie's bow. I don't know, man. I think we're fine, though. I have complicated thoughts on New Year's, because I like the idea of a holiday that's symbolic and kind of hits the reset button and gives people, like, you know, a convenient opportunity to start making changes that they feel are important in their lives. I think that's cool. I'm number one for that. But I'm always amazed at, you know, like, the number of, like, police sirens I hear and, you know, the number of tweets that have to be like, hey, don't drive drunk. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I mean, of course I agree with you. But at the same time, like, people are like, this year, I'm gonna start living well. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna start to work hard at my job. But on the first, like, 4 or 5 hours of it, I'm gonna be, like, really, 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 really drunk and probably do something I'll regret. But then starting that morning, well, I mean, like, after brunch, because you gotta get over the hangover, but starting after, well, then, I mean, it's Sunday. So, I mean, you don't start a resolution until Monday. That's just asking for trouble to start it on a Sunday. It's the weekend. Resolutions don't count on the weekend. So, like, there's a weird, like, dichotomy in there for me. But if you enjoyed New Year's responsibly and, like, didn't inconvenience anybody else on your New Year's, I don't care what you did. As long as you have a great time, that's, like, cool with me. But I feel like sometimes the way New Year's is celebrated is, like, at odds with the theme of New Year's, which is, like, remember all those mistakes you made last year? I'm not going to make them this year, but I am going to start by predisposing myself to possibly making a mistake. Okay, here we go. This is a dream come true, boys. Right, good start. I didn't even make it to midnight. I'm old. That doesn't mean you're old. You know, you probably, like, got up early or something. I mean, Kate and I went to these fireworks. They ran a set of fireworks at 9 p.m. local time, just in case you're like, you know, you gotta go home and, like, take care of your kids or something. That's fair. Like, I can understand. Oh shit, NL is Kira. I don't know what this means. Did you not hear what I said about the ban? You're gonna get banned until the heat death of the universe, dude. Maybe I will show mercy if you show contrition, and I'll lift the ban when the sun explodes. Because that'll be like several, you know, trillion years earlier, apparently. They run them at 9 because it's midnight on the East Coast as well? Yeah, that was the other reason. You are not incorrect. Is it an Avatar? Or maybe he's talking about Keira Knightley in the seminal 2001 film Love Actually. I don't claim to know. Secret room? Not a secret room. Get out of here. Doesn't matter who takes the damage. What is Avatar meme? EST is the New Year's that really matters. Yeah, it's kind of weird living in, like, PST, because, like, everybody's already over New Year's by the time it gets to you. You know, people in Australia are like, I'm already sick of 2017, and you're like, oh, come on, guys. Like, we haven't even had it yet over here. Slow your roll, you know? There's always Hawaii. You know, we can lord it over Hawaii. Don't ever hit me with a spider. GMT is the real New Year's? Nah, dog. Papua New Guinea. That's the real New Year's. New Year's is a state of mind, dude. Australians hate everything outside of Australia, though. That's not true. Australians love Whistler, British Columbia. If there's any Australians in chat, confirm or deny this. You don't have to deny it. You can just confirm it, because it's the truth. When we went to Whistler last year, everybody's Australian. It's not a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is. Australians are nice guys. I don't know any Australian stereotypes, honestly. Except, like, incredibly, obviously nonsensical ones like, I think all Australian people are like Paul Hogan. Probably not, right? That'd be weird. No arcade. Only one curse room. I mean, we obviously want the knife piece. So, remember, you're getting the knife piece on Redman here. They love kangaroos. I think that might be, like, relatively inoffensive racism. But I could relate, you know, because, like, Canada, whenever people don't know anything about Canada, they're always like, have you ever had a pet moose? And you're like, no, I've never had a pet moose, you know? I don't even think, I can't recall whether or not I've seen a moose in the wild. Have you ever Seen a beaver? Yes, I've seen a beaver. They show up occasionally, mostly in your mother's bedroom. I reckon Australians are people. Huge if true. Huge if true. Canadians love maple syrup. I think everybody loves maple syrup. We just make a lot of it, and as a result, have a little bit of a greater incentive to eat it, right? Knife piece, knife piece, knife piece. It has been done. I love maple syrup. Who doesn't love maple syrup? It's like engineered by nature to be the food that humans should enjoy the most. It's like, hey, we got like natural, the sweetest shit of all time, just grows in a fucking tree. Just go, you know, hammer on it for a couple of minutes and there you go. There it is. I know that that's not really the be-all end-all of maple syrup production, but it's like, hey, do you want some energy that's like extremely biologically available and just like basically good to go? It's like putting rocket fuel in your engine, you know? It's just straight up. Oh, I hate that. We have to do it like this because I mean, maybe we don't even want Samson's chains. Instead, we just want magic mush. My reasoning there is, I don't want magic mush on the unit that's gonna lose, the Whore of Babylon right now. Can people be friends with fish? That is a question that, like, it seems innocuous, but you never know, like, is that one of those questions where if I answer it in a certain way, people are gonna be like, hey, stop being like a Piscean hater, you know? It's not my intention to be a Piscean hater. I think you can be, my honest opinion, I think you can be friends with a fish. Why not? I'm friends with my cats. Why can't you be friends with fish? That seems fair to me. Maple syrup is not good in tea, honestly. I've never heard of that being done. I guess I can understand the reasoning. It's like maple honey, but I'm not for it. I'm staunchly not for it. I think we're ready to go. We have the knife. Fish don't recognize you as an organism? Yo, you don't need to be their friend, but they can be your friend. I think people can be friends with fish, and I do think fish can be friends with people, okay? Maybe I watched one too many, you know, Disney movie in my day, but... Beautiful. Now just don't forget. Look at that, look at that, look at that. We're going to get the unlock here. This is crazy. Take both? Oh, you don't need to tell me twice. I took both. This is the run you have as Jacob and Esau where you're like, I thought these characters were supposed to be hard. Well, trust me when I say they're a lot harder when you don't have this amount of damage. Oh my god. Like, I really can't stop myself from taking damage, but I can do damage faster than oh, that was two hits on ourselves. Why would you give negative to the one who gets hit all the time, or will use it all the time? That's valid. I should have done Polaroid there. I just wasn't thinking straight. Not dying in one Ipecac shot, huh? Hi, Daddy. I just got groceries. Happy New Year. Dude, that sounds awesome. I could really go for some groceries right now. But I don't know, like... What are holiday hours for grocery stores on New Year's Day? Is that like a we're not open at all sort of day? Or is that like a we're open like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. sort of thing? Because if it's the latter, that's going to be a problem. I always consider like... Christmas, New Year's, and New Year's Eve are like... You might have to just order a pizza. And there's nothing wrong with that. New Year's Day isn't a holiday? New Year's Day is a holiday, though. My store has normal hours. That's, I don't know, I guess it's like, maybe it's America versus, you know, still British Commonwealth thing. Like, we go crazy for Boxing Day here. Boxing Day is like, you're off. Stores have messed up hours, but pizza shops do not. Please let me out. I tried ordering pizza on Christmas because I was working, but I couldn't. Get out of there! I mean, that's a bummer, dude. I've been there, like... when I was in Korea for Christmas, I ate, like, crackers and cheese for dinner, because the only thing I could find that was open was the freaking convenience store. Mind you, I only looked as far as the convenience store, but still. Saved, saved, saved. I mean, I guess they should both touch the guppy item. This is like some kind of programming sorting algorithm right here to get that thing going. Alright. Give me some plays. Virgo and Polaroid. How did I miss those, baby? Dang. Yeah! Don't pick up the card, whatever you do. Too late, but we got lucky, thankfully. You're right, it's a bad idea to pick up that card. Oh! This card was fine, though. Whipworm? I don't want Whipworm on either unit, though, because one has Ipecac and the other one has Fire Mind. I think Whipworm scares me in both situations. Ah! This fucking character, dude. Yeah, get the— oh no! Dark Bomb, that was my half heart! You jerk! Well, that's a half heart. That's a half heart. That's a full heart. You can take that one. Oh yeah, that's right. The suicide card does have a special look on the floor. Oh, okay, good to know. We've done it. We've accomplished nothing at all. Throw what? Throw what? I don't understand what I'm intending to throw right now. World's greatest. What's up with the tumor emotes? You know what? Your guess is as good as mine, dude. Your guess is as good as mine. You do not vote to ban my wife. You're just causing problems for me, honestly. At that point, again, that's a 10,000 year ban. You might think that 10,000 years is a little too much, but it's way better than getting banned for like the duration of the heat death of the universe. Like, here we are, born to be kings. It's the heat death of the universe. God, I hate the things you choose to be. I don't really want Flatworm. No, I did not want to go. Well, there goes my deal with the devil. I only have 99 bits and I cannot cheer in this channel. You know what, Kate? You save your money, okay? You cheer in a channel that actually cares about your support like Austin or Rob's. But probably Austin's. Do that. Or Deal with the Devil's still there. Hello, Deal with the Devil. All-time classic deal. Really appreciate it. You should take these. And I'm actually fairly confident that I will probably die on Esau. So if we could find a way, like, all red hearts go to Esau, all spirit hearts go to Esau, and all dogs go to heaven. Which is just a charming thought. That's Esau's. That's Esau's. Anime was a mistake? I can't say that. I don't know anything about anime. There's, like, some anime I actually need to watch. Like, I need to watch the original Ghost in the Shell movie from, like, you know, 1995 or whenever it came out. I need to watch Akira. I need to watch, like, at least one Miyazaki film. I'm way behind in, like, animated art. But apart from, like, all I know is Dragon Ball Z. That's not winning me any friends in the, you know, contemporary art circles. But the problem is that I feel like anime is, like, so insular that apart from those, I don't know what to watch, right? Because there's, like, 8 animes every year that people are like, you gotta watch, what? You gotta watch this one, you gotta watch this one. I hear Yuri on Ice is amazing. Cowboy Bebop, I've heard for, like, a decade that it's awesome. So that, you know. Attack on Titan, yeah, I know One Punch Man, but I don't know, like, there's so... Is there, like, a 200,000 animes that come out every year? Like, just slow down. There should be, like, 2 anime a year. They should have, like, a Battle of the Bands situation, but we'll call it the Banime of the animes. Cowboy Bebop is absolutely the place to start. I mean, I've been using the intro. Just seems disingenuous to not even know, like, you know, what's going on with that show. Oh, do I say Bebop wrong? Just because I say Cowboy Bebop like I'm practicing to be the next Louis Armstrong. Bebop! I mean, I have to watch Cowboy Bebop because the dude doing the intro, like the narration sounds exactly like me. Let me get a few things together. I forget. Now, usually I don't do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and break them off a little piece of the remix. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Should I start by watching One Piece? Well, there's only like 95 seasons of that one, right? I don't even watch, like, basically any TV, though. So, it's a hard sell to get me to watch a television show that has an aggregate runtime of, like, longer than 3 hours. Like, people tell me, they're like, there's 10 seasons and they're all good. I'm like, that's a detriment. That's a negative, dude. Stream yourself watching One Piece while wearing a One Piece. Well, I mean, we did enable bits today, so, I mean, that's the next logical step. Okay, that's horrible. That's amazing. The Good Wife? For all the time that we've been talking about The Good Wife, we watched, like, we watched, like, 5 seasons of it. Which is a lot. It's like 100 episodes. It took us, like, 6 months, though. And that was us being like, we should really make some time to watch this TV show. So you get this. And you get this. Because I don't want Ipecac shots coming out from the back of my fucking skull. The quarter does not matter. I watched 6 seasons of The Good Wife. That's to you. Thanks to you, I'm assuming. Alan Cumming is a lad. Absolutely true. Yeah, Dr. Fetus sucks in Rebirth. See you in hell. If you want to get anime right, you have to start with a magical girl genre. I already have a magical girl in my life. I can't dodge. I can't dodge, so I hope that you die. You look, I figured we'd just try it. Get in there, you got Polaroid, get in there! Get in there and fight, maggot! Now get out of there and stop fighting. We've done it. We've done it. The dream is real. Dark Bum. Excuse me. Like, any job worth doing is worth doing right. Ooh, magic skin has appeared in the basement. What a time to be alive. Let's take some time to shout out support from that earlier segment. Bear with me.